Today, we're reviewing the LG V30 Plus. Relatively new phone. How does it stack up near the end of 2018? So, the LG V30 Plus is a relatively new phone, and it is currently the newest phone other than the LG V30S Thin Q in the V series, not just in general, in the V series. Now, the LG G7 would be considered a successor of this, but it's not because it's a different class. It's a different, like, thing. Like, G would be, like, good. LG G good. I don't know. But the V's were, I believe, View. I believe the V stands for View because they had really good wide-angle typed cameras. Now, not all of them had dual camera. That started with the V20. But the LG G7 is the successor of the LG G6, and the LG G6 had dual cameras too. And so does the G7. The V30 Plus just does it a little different. It has a normal camera, then it has a wide-angle camera. And this was like the first really nice looking phone with that has the modern 835 Snapdragon chipset core with a nice screen, dual cameras, one being a wide-angle camera, and a very cool looking design. And it's also the first phone to have quad amp DAC, or at least the best quad amp DAC. I don't personally listen to music via wired headsets or earbuds, but I have, and they're great. They make my, I'm not saying they're gonna make your headphones better, but you may think they do. Now, I just use some, run-of-the-mill not soundproof, sound isolating headphones, sound canceling headphones. They're just some old ones. They're old, and they sound good on their own. But with this DAC enabled, this high quad amp DAC, it makes it sound so much richer, while being still no difference other than you're turning on a setting. The LG V30 Plus is a great phone with a lot of great features. It has the nice 18:9 aspect ratio, and it has everything that other modern smartphones has. It has dual cameras, it has the fingerprint scanner, it has the flash because it has to, it has buttons, it has a SIM card tray, it's got a USB-C, got an audio jack, which is not standard as much. It's got loudspeakers, but now the LG V30s are going cheaper than any other replacement phone of this. Now, a competitor would be like the S8. The S8 does beat it because the S8, the Samsungs, they always have one of the best displays and one of the best cameras. Behind Pixel on the camera. The Pixel, because the Google has one of the best cameras on a phone. But this is in between. It has a great screen, it has great cameras, and it's got great functionality. It performs better than the S8, performs better than the Pixel, while still having the same exact specs, except for probably storage, I believe. And this phone is awesome. And you can now pick up one of these refurbished, newly refurbished. This one came in pristine condition. Of course, my stupid butt had to scratch it up a little on accident, but that's pretty much been cleaned out. Now, if you guys heard of the toothpaste method, it does work, but you have to make sure they're just small little scratches, maybe key scratching. That might be a little higher up on the toughness, but it helped out. Of course, one of the bigger cracks, or not cracks, scratches didn't come out as hard, but it did work. And I got a case and a screen protector on this because I always do that with all my phones. Sooner or later I will be doing something awesome to this, and as you can see, this is a clear case, which might give you a really good hint. But I got my phone for a whopping, yeah, you heard it, you see it, $300. Now, this seller is within Texas, so I did have to pay in-state tax, but that wasn't too bad. Shipping was, I believe, when they actually shipped it out, it took 1 day, but it took them a day to, like do the work and then ship it. So it took so it took 2 days to get to my shipping address, and it's great. And I recommend y'all to get one if you need a new phone. And remember, this is the same specs as an S8, LG Pixel 2, OnePlus 5, OnePlus 5T, all the Snapdragon 835 phones. Now, it's not the same as the S9, obviously, or the Note 9, or the OnePlus 6, but this competes with them. You can play PUBG at not Epic, at max settings with max everything pretty much. You will be able to play Fortnite once you get an invite to the stupid wait list. They are trying to fix the problem with 4 GB RAM phones, which Epic is a big company. They'll get it fixed. I don't play games as much or at all really, but it will run it. Remember, you got that awesome looking screen. And I'm gonna just let you go. I'm gonna show you guys what I use, and as for like my stuff, basically. But if you can see the smoothness on this crappy webcam, I use EV Launcher because it is one of the fastest launchers out there on the Google Play Store. Period. Now, the only one that can really compete would be the OnePlus 5 and OnePlus 5T launchers. Those are pretty quick, but this is the best free one that any phone can basically get, even old phones. And it's very customizable, very nice. It's clean, it's quick. You can hide apps, you can show apps, you can put skins on top of app icons. You can create skins if you download the correct application to go with it. And I just use like a regular old wallpaper. I will probably be changing that out. I have no idea. But I currently like this one, so yeah. And yeah, this phone is awesome for the price. And if you need a new phone that's just a little old, this is a great idea. It's cheap, it's great price, and yeah, a case and a nice screen protector will only cost you about $15 total. And yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And Noobster out.